This is my electric scooter, or my new electric scooter. If you're new around here, you're probably like, what the heck is this guy doing with a scooter in his apartment? Well, this is how I get to college most of the time, because I don't want to drive my car half a mile down the road. So instead I take the scooter. It's really nice. It's not really that big a deal. I can park wherever I want. I don't have to park somewhere and then walk forever. You can park up right beside the building. But yeah, I love this thing. My old scooter wasn't that bad. It went 18 miles an hour. It didn't have the suspension like this one has. Eventually I need to make a video of them two side by side. But this is like a $500 scooter, and my other one was like a $100 one whenever it was on sale. And it didn't have a suspension. It wouldn't go 30 mile an hour. This one goes 30 miles an hour, which is quite scary. There is one thing about this scooter I don't like as much as my old one, and that is that it's rear wheel drive. The other one is front wheel drive, and whenever I'm in the shop at home on the farm, this one can't really go around circles like that other one. This one, oh, it's a little bit more sketchy, whereas the other one, since it's front wheel drive, you can't really slide your front end. It's always doing all the pulling. Whereas this one, it's way easier to fall off this one. I've learned from experience, and it was not in the shop. It was going down a gravel road. And yeah, there's still remains. I don't know. I don't think it was this side that skid. It was one of these sides that skid. Not too much damage was done, but I skidded down the gravel road about 10 feet going down a hill. Yeah, that was something. And it was like very soon after I got this thing that I did that. I pulled the brake and I was on loose gravel and I wasn't slowing down. That back wheel was locked up and I was just kept sliding down the loose gravel, and I needed a turn. And whenever I did a little movement with the steering wheel, bloop, off goes Landon. Yeah, it would have been hilarious to get that on video. It would have been absolutely hilarious if I would have got that on video. But yeah, so this one's the real deal compared to my old one. If you were to get a scooter, I wouldn't even go with that cheap one. I'd go straight to this one. I'd go with the $500 one, because it's not, $500 isn't too bad, and this one's a lot better, with the suspension up front and back. Then the seat has suspension here and it has springs right here, so whenever you're riding on the seat on gravel, it's smoother than smooth. Even whenever you're standing up on it, it isn't bad at all. It has a fancy display. It has a passcode so that people can't take it from me. So I don't even lock this one up. Yeah, somebody can pick up this. I think it's probably around 60 pounds. It's a pretty dang heavy scooter. It's probably 50, 60 pounds, somewhere in there. So yeah, somebody can take it, but they're not gonna move it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put in the passcode, and then I'll show you guys this screen and all its fancy lights it's got on it. There we go. So I got 44 miles on it. I'm not quite sure how good it is at counting miles, because I feel like every time, if you don't go up a mile, it just resets to whatever it was before. Because I feel like if you drive this scooter for a quarter of a mile or half a mile, I don't feel like it ever really upgrades or updates. That, I think every time you turn it off, it like goes straight back to that number before. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like I've probably put more miles than that on it. Right now you see this flashing light. That means that whenever I'm doing a consistent speed for long enough, it will go that speed. It'll lock at that speed, which normally is full tilt that it'll lock at. There's your battery life. Yeah, and there's different modes for how hard you want to run it. I run it on turbo all the time. So yeah, it's also got a horn, which I'm not going to blow right now because it is absolutely loud. But it does have a front headlight and some crazy lights on the side. Ooh, maybe we can pull off the sticker. We don't need you. There's the charging port, which I have open because I've been charging it. Yeah. Fancy lights on the side, has a back light, has a front little light. It really wasn't too much whenever I had to put it together. There wasn't really too many parts to put together. It wasn't that bad. It probably took 30 minutes just because I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it really wasn't too bad. Look at its fancy lights. So it's got the back light. It's also got blinkers, which is crazy. So yeah, that light will light up. Huh. Yeah, I don't use those, but they're there. Yeah, I think that's just crazy. And for it to have the lights on the side. But for $500, I think that's quite a bit of stuff. The real question is, how long will this last? I don't know. So 44 miles is not much. I don't know how many I put on my old scooter because its mile counter's all screwed up. So this one is a lot better than my old scooter. It's actually probably more accurate, but it's still very questionable. But yeah, I saw a guy on Facebook Marketplace try to sell this identical scooter with 250 miles on it for the exact same price that it is on Amazon. So I was kind of like, that's kind of funny. Well, yeah, 250 miles on it already. That's impressive that somebody's got 250 miles on one. But yeah, I'm gonna run this thing until it dies. So we'll see how that goes. Now with my old scooter, I was having problems with the throttle. I still haven't got the part for that, but I did get the on and off thing figured out. That's about it for this thing. 30 miles an hour. It says it has like 40 miles worth of range. I think that's a bunch of poop. It all depends on how you're riding it, and I ride it hard all the time. Hard. So I'd say maybe you could if you were like on one of these lighter modes and not up in the turbo mode. It's a get up and go mode. Maybe if you were in eco mode or in the middle standard mode, maybe you could get 40 miles worth of range. I probably don't. I probably get about 15. I can probably get 15, 20. But yeah, that's get up and go, stop, and all the time. So, I don't know. As soon as I see that battery go down 2 bars, I charge it. Now, the first time I got it, I charged it full charge, and then I ran it pretty well to empty, then I charged it all the way back out. But since then, I've been charging it to make sure. Well, I don't want it to die while I'm at school, because I'd like to be able to make it back. So I don't want a dead scooter that weighs 60 pounds and barely fits in the back of my car without folding the stand. Because that system right there is a lot more complicated than it looks. Because it was difficult to get that thing to kick up. That is the one thing that kind of was kind of poopy. You can take this seat off the back if you want, and you can put on a little bar that comes over here on top of the fender, and it's for people that want to pop wheelies with it, which you can still do with the seat, just to let you know. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Oh, one more thing. I need some recommendations on healthy drinks. See, I like these Arizona fruit drinks. My problem is lots of sugar. Lots of sugar. So I'm trying to replace my Mountain Dew Crave with something better. This is better than Mountain Dew, and it costs more than Mountain Dew, of course, but it's still not that great for you. So I love all the drinks that Arizona has for these fruity drinks, but it's just, they're still packed full of tons of sugar. So if you got any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And of course, whatever you put in the comment section below will probably be 2 times the price of just a Mountain Dew can. of course, but because this is as well. But yeah, these are good. These are really good. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Subscribe if you're new around here. Leave a like if you think scooters are cool. And yeah, if you guys want to know this scooter, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll send you the link if you want to get yourself one.